Hey guys, this is Riley. I'm doing my second commentary right now. We're gonna watch Newb4evar. He's a silver 5 and he actually mains support. So this should be a good game. This was actually blind pick because I see there's two Luxes. But he knew I was spectating, so he's gonna try to show his best play. Um, I'm gonna fast forward, see what they do. His item start was pretty standard. Actually, he went for a lot of consumables. You can usually get away with getting the regeneration bead or the fairy charm in your first buy, but he chose to get a lot of wards. And against Xin Zhao, that may actually pay off because Xin is very aggressive as a jungler. Their Ashe has teleport. He knows that they don't have a lot of power to fight in lane, so I think he actually gave up some armor in his build for extra gold for 5, and he said he's going to try to play very passive. And then late game, Janna is actually a great support for Lux and Ashe because she's one of the best at protecting, so it was a smart pick. They're doing golems right now. Ashe should have been hitting the little golem the whole time. The little golem does slightly less damage than the big one, but it dies way faster, so you'll take less damage if you kill that one first. Then Vi should have just done Wraiths with Lux, then got help with red buff. That was really weird what she did. So that wasn't Janna's fault that this is being awkward right now. But it's okay, they're gonna go to lane. Ashe has 25% crit chance for her first attack. She didn't get the fully charged passive because they did golems, but that's worth it because of the experience advantage. She did luck out and get her crit, and then combined with her volley, that just chunked Karma really hard. So until Karma heals up, Ashe is gonna be able to farm pretty safely. So the lane's looking good for them right now. This guy's messaged me a few times. He told me he's playing in Europe, so he has like 200 ping. So I think he's trying his best to dodge these skill shots. Obviously it's better to dodge them, but if you get hit, it's okay. He had a good shield on Ashe there. Pretty much the whole thing got used, which is good. When you're laning against Ezreal, you pretty much want to hide behind creeps unless you're really confident that you can dodge his Q. Pretty much the only way Ezreal can win his lane is if he's landing a bunch of Qs. He just depends on it so much for damage. And then Ashe is sort of similar in that she depends on her volley for damage, and that can also get blocked by creeps. So Ashe is getting free gold from her E. She's already got 9 gold from it so far. And then Janna has more gold per 10 than Karma does, just from runes. So right now, splitting farm like this is in their benefit. The ward coverage was pretty good. Obviously, if this ward was more around here, they'd get more advanced warning of a river gank, but this should work as long as they don't go very far up. They're playing pretty solid right now. Ashe's starting items were not optimal. Boots aren't very strong. Well, the level 1 boots aren't strong. You usually want to start Doran's Blade or a Longsword so you can trade better. But since she does have all those potions, she should be using them, because she can't trade when she's at this health. It's actually a pretty bad mistake that she's not keeping herself topped off. Here there might be a 3v3. They don't want that. Lux is actually here too. They should run right now. Because Xin has that red buff, and Ezreal does more damage than Ashe. Yeah, it may have been better for Janna to... I think Janna should have known that Ezreal does more damage than Ashe because of the Doran's Blade. And since Ashe was very low, I think they should have avoided that fight. But in the end, they gave up 2 kills. Lux and Ashe died. Lux's death was her fault, not Janna's. Janna could have probably saved Ashe though. The ward coverage was there, so everyone should have like counted how many people were there. It was a 4-on-4, and in the case where it's even numbers, you have to be able to judge who's stronger. And the red team was stronger just because Ezreal had the extra AD and health from Doran's Blade versus Ashe only having boots. And then Xin Zhao has a very strong early game and he had red buff, while Vi only had blue buff, and she's not like the strongest duelist until she has her ultimate. She can fight a lot of people, but not as Xin Zhao. But they're still in this game. They're behind by a few hundred gold, but late game, they have a lot to work with. Vi's ult is very good in team fights, and Lux's combo is very good at following it up. And then Ashe can make great initiates with her arrow and can kite very well. And then Janna has way more CC than Karma. So I think blue team's still in good shape at this point. That's good that they have the ward in the bush to see Karma, or else Karma could put a lot of pressure. So they're doing very good for themselves. Oh, even though Ezreal got that kill, he didn't buy with it, so I think Ashe and Janna actually have the advantage in trade right now because Janna has more health, and then Ashe has more sustain than Ezreal does at the moment. Janna should throw a ward over this wall right now to see if the enemy's doing dragon. When their mid and jungler haven't been seen in a while, and like they saw the AD carry walk towards dragon, so they're probably doing it. I can actually cheat and see what happened. They actually didn't do it, but that was a very scary situation. Okay. Right now, they let Ezreal recall for free. That was bad. When Ezreal left the lane, they should have pushed and then recalled, cause I know Janna wants to buy her Sight Stone and maybe a gold item, and then Ashe could have bought something. She actually has... Oh wait. Ashe can't really buy anything, so I guess that's fine that she stayed. I mixed that up. I thought the gold on the right was how much they had in their pocket. Right there they got a kill. I actually missed that. Holy shit. So right there, Lux just walked through lane, hit a binding, and there was a kill. That was a good gank. Apparently red did not ward Tribush. So that was good that they communicated that to Lux and were able to punish it. So you could say Karma's getting out supported right now, because that death was her fault. Yep, no ward in Tribush or River. So if you're a support, keeping track of where the wards are is very good. So you can make plays with your jungler or mid ganking. So great job there. Ashe wants to be sort of careful right now. Ezreal has a BF sword, so he can kill her pretty easily. She did a good job. I think I'd actually push another wave before I recalled if I was her, because her volley's a good wave clear. And she might miss that cannon minion, which would be sad. Janna's being smart to not take any damage while her AD's not with her. She's just playing back and being patient, that's good. If a really high level support play would be to time that ward. Like you could just type in chat, the ward went down at 11 minutes, so it's down at like 14:03 or something. And then you could look for a gank at that timing. That's a good ward because that prevents them from ganking from behind. It's probably not safe to place that while the jungler's top though, because if Lux decided to all in on her and Xin was there too, then she wouldn't have had backup. Now right now, he's pushing Ashe to shove the lane because that would be the right decision. I think Ashe could send an arrow upwards if she wanted to help, but she should push the lane. That way the lane will take all the creeps. The tower will take all of their creeps. So Ezreal will miss CS for trying to roam. So they're doing a good job of pushing. They can actually probably take half of the health off of this tower. If Ez shows up, they can just disengage with volley easily. Oh, Lux failed flash. She might get a kill though. Ashe has arrow up. I don't know why she's not shooting that. Okay, Janna's gonna try to help her team. She might have to use ult here to stay alive. And probably flash as well. Oh, there's a Lux. She's in trouble now. She needed to flash over this wall, like here to here, to get away. So there was a bit of greed. Actually her flash was down, so that wasn't her fault necessarily. She may have still lived if she ran this way. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Then I don't know why Ashe didn't slow anybody. Janna went Sightstone first. That's pretty good to just play swords and stuff. Unless she's having mana problems, she doesn't really need to get Philosopher's Stone first item. So right now, people are posturing around Dragon, so she's going to want to run straight to her team. Ashe's hawkshot revealed where everyone was, so now that they saw Dragon's gone, they should just go back to their lanes. This is really bad for the red team. This cannon minion's gonna get wasted, then they're probably gonna lose like 5 more minions before someone starts farming. So whatever you're, pretty much whatever position you're in, if you see a lane starting to push like that, where there's like a huge wave, you want to try to farm that out before you fight. Someone just disconnected. I'm not sure who it was. Looks like Vi. Okay, it won't actually affect the game because she came back. So right now, this is good. She stopped the wave from pushing to turret, so Ashe is able to get all the farm. That was nice of him to do on Janna. So now they're farming it out. I think Ashe just hasn't been last lane very well, because she's been in lane long enough to have more farm than she has. So last lane is something that's definitely worth practicing if you guys are trying to get better. Because if you're missing gold for no reason, then you're not helping yourself. Ashe has arrow, we'll see if... I think if I was in Ashe's position, I would have shot that arrow. And maybe got killed it. Karma also would have died if she got arrowed. I'm not sure why Ashe is so scared to use it. She should arrow that. It's up, I think. So Janna's not supporting the best AD carry, but she's also not going against the best AD carry, so low elo is just a trade-off. You just want to try to play better than whoever's across from you. I'd say he has done a better job of warding than Karma. But Karma has the gold items, so we'll see what that ends up doing for them. I think if Janna does a good job of protecting Lux and Ashe, then she'll end up being the better support this game. Ashe panics there, she did not have to flash to dodge that Q, but oh well. Oh. That was sort of bad. Ashe could have arrowed earlier to save his teammate. Instead, he tried to like kill steal with it and just missed completely because the enemy was already dead. Ashe's arrow is usually better as a CC than as a like last hitting tool. So I don't think you should be trying to steal kills with it. That was a good kill. Janna got the slow on Aurelia, which helped, so that was a good job. They traded a little damage there, not very much. Janna's at a bad spot right now, she could get jumped on. Now she's closer to her team, so she's better off. It was just bad when there was a wall between her and her teammates. Generally on Janna, I'd say to just stay close to your carries. The Lux is playing way better than Ashe and has way more gold, so I'd probably, in this situation, I would just decide Lux is the best carry you have, so you should try to protect her in team fights more than anything. There's CS being lost for free right now. One of the carries should have thought to go pick this up, but since no one did, it's good at least someone's getting it. So it may be better for the team if you like are able to convince your AD carry to go get that farm, but if they're not paying attention, then that's good to at least make sure someone gets it. I'm not sure what Master Yi is doing right now, but hope it goes well for him. So Ash did a good job of shoving the lane out so they could go back to their team and group. Since this is a huge wave now, red team's going to want to send someone to farm that. While Ezreal's down there, they could actually look to force a 5-on-4. And it's actually 5-on-3 because Karma died. If you're a support, you want to stay away from mages who can one-shot you, because they'll be so happy to take a free kill off of you. Janna's done a good job of not dying. She only died once, and it wasn't like a horrible death. Like, she was trying to help a teammate, and it didn't work out. But Karma's been getting caught by Lux snares a lot and dying, which is bad news. Right now they're just holding on to the mid while they wait for Lux to come back. Since Lux is recalling, I think Janna should stay. With Janna's Tornado and Dash's Volley, they can clear away pretty easily. Vi should not have gone in there because Lux was recalled and Master Yi was top. Also, looking at your teammates' mana bars is smart. Like, I don't know if I cared to look at Janna's mana. But yeah, before you engage, you want to see where everyone is. Like, you know, two of your teammates aren't there, so the most people you can possibly have is 3. And then you saw 3 of them there, and there was also someone else missing, so they could actually have 4 people there. So what Vi did was go into a 3v4. It should just be a habit for everyone to evaluate the minimap before you engage. And the faster you can do it, the faster you'll be able to engage. So you want to practice just checking where everyone is very quickly. So right now, Irelia's top. They could take mid turret for free if they wanted to. They're actually all going to gank Irelia though. If they're gonna send their whole team for one person, then they have to get that kill, and they have to push after they get that kill. They got the slows down, and it looks like they're gonna get it, so now they want to try to pressure this turret. Satan got caught. Like, looking at the minimap would help him there. And maybe better warding would help him there. He's the jungler, he should be helping to buy wards. Another person got caught. Like, you see, this is a very close game. Like, 200 gold difference. It's really silly that there's so many people dying for free. I do have a swerve, and when I play in like bronze and silver elo, I try to ward a lot, and I try to ping my teammates a lot. Like, you want to try to lead them, because they aren't going to look at the minimap before they go in. So if you're the only one on the team looking at the minimap, you need to try to guide everyone else. And if you win your lane really hard, then they will trust you more than if you did bad. So just try to play your best, then try to lead your teammates. Right now, Red's grouping up for a push. Like, on the minimap, you see there's 3 there and there's 2 missing. They do want to farm out this top. They actually see Ezreal bot now, so once Janna is there, they have a 5-on-4. So that's like a power play for them. Except Vi got chunked, so they have to back up. Now it's pretty much 3-on-4, but Ezreal's coming. So they just want to poke a bit, then back up, I'd say. Now Ezreal's here, they should absolutely be leaving. They stayed a little bit too long. I think people just didn't account the fact that Vi was too low to help fight, and that Ezreal had left bottom lane and was starting to come up. So being aware of the map is something that can help everyone. And it's not going to happen just by like saying you want to be more aware. You have to consciously look at the map before you make decisions. And then eventually it becomes habit, but at the start, like, it takes a lot of effort. The Xin Zhao overstayed right there. That was just a dumb death. And in a close game, you want to not have those. Lux has to go back, but I would say the team can push this. I'd say they should start looking for this mid tower. It's low, and then after they get that, they can start pressuring deeper into the map. But 5 being DC'd is gonna hurt them. They might want to just wave clear. They have really good wave clear, so if they ever find themselves in a bad position, they are able to stall things out, which is good. Being able to wave clear under your turret and also being able to push are two very valuable things to have in your champions. Master Yi's gonna want to like clear that wave, then group, I'd say. If he sees red team show up somewhere, then he can clear the next wave. I think he should clear that next wave right now. Janna's gonna just defend Ashe while she farms, hoping she won't get dove. That's smart to pick up the golems too, just to help Ashe get as big as possible. I think Janna should ward that bush over the wall before Ashe walks over there, as like a safety measure. But luckily no one was in there. Ashe actually should have hawkshotted before she walked by that bush, because that was a blind spot where the enemy could be. You have to look at where your wards are and like think about where the enemy could be. Like there were no wards here, or in that bush, so it was very possible the enemy was in there. But like back here you can walk safely because these wards cover it. He got caught, like they're blind all around here, he should not be face checking it, but he decided to do it anyways. And I wouldn't even blame Janna for that either. Like if they want to take control of the places where they're blind, they need to group up so Janna can actually ward it safely. I think communicating with the team could have helped them there. Just saying, let's group up so I can start placing wards and we can start pushing out on the map. Because right now this game's very disorganized. I think if one team decided to like group up and work together, they'd win easily. That Lux is on a ward, they see she's alone. That should be a kill. Vi needs to get tankier, because she just got one-shotted when she's supposed to be the tank. That's not good. Janna's almost got Aegis for her team, that's pretty good. While Karma's not gonna help her team at all with these items. So the Janna's doing pretty good. Right now they're gonna go for Dragon. They see Zen Zhao's top, so if they were grouped then this would be easy. But Vi's going top to try to defend it. I think Vi's weak, so they can 4v. They want a 4v4 without Vi. And it actually wasn't a 4v4, just someone getting caught. With that catch, they should look to push. Lux is very good at sieging, like, just like these standoff sort of things are called sieges. And Lux is good at them because she can clear the wave well, and she has very long range poke. So I think they should have pushed a S4 right there with the enemy Irelia dead. Instead they all go to ganks in. I think they can get this kill, but what I want to see is what they can get out of the kill. Like right now they have another 5-on-4. They should be looking to push mid. I think Vi actually could have gave up those creeps to help her team get turrets. That would have been worth it for the blue team. But she decided to be selfish. Yi got a good poke down with his Q. Let's see what they can do with it. If Lux lands a snare on someone, she might kill them. Just blow them up. But we see nothing happening. I think the game's almost over. This replay might screw up. Oh no, we're live now. Okay. So Yi goes in, gets a good poke. They did get the turret, so that's alright. Ashe suicided to kill the support, that's not a good decision. And apparently they surrendered. I'm not sure why that happened, but I'll just take this time to give like tips specifically towards Janna. I think he had a pretty good idea of what was going on, which is good. I think he knew more what to do than his teammates did, so he should have been trying to get his teammates to group. Not like flaming them, just saying, hey, we should push right now, it will work, because Lux will poke them out, and we can take these turrets down and win the game. So I don't know, maybe just trying to lead your teammates will be the best bet for you as you try to gain elo. But maybe I can watch another of your replays later where you have better teammates and see what happens there. Congrats on the win.